himself that this was not a trap. King Charles passed slowly along the ranks of the troops and carefully scrutinized each man's face for signs of treachery. Convinced of the sincerity of the offer, King Charles accepted the allegiance of the commander. The 19th Infantry was organized under authority of a proclamation issued May 4th, 1861 by President Abraham Lincoln, increasing the strength of the regular army. On March 15, 1862, the partially organized regiment, with Major Stephen D. Carpenter commanding, joined the Army of Ohio, then commanded by General Buell, in occupying positions in Nashville, Tennessee. Shortly after activation, the regiment fought heroically on the battlefield of Chickamauga, Tennessee. The firmness of the 14th Corps under General Thomas on that disastrous field of Chickamauga was all that saved a terrible defeat from becoming a hopeless rout. Stationed on the left of General Thomas' line, the 19th Infantry, then commanded by Major E.L. Dawson, again bore the brunt of the fiercest assaults. From early morning until late afternoon on September 20th, the shock and carnage were as close and as deadly as men could make them. When their ammunition was exhausted, the men were told to use their bayonets and hold their ground. They replied that they would hold their position or go to heaven from it, and they did hold until the Union Army was safely free of Fallen's Gap. Major Dawson and 75% of the regiment fell killed or wounded at Chickamauga. Its heroic stand against overwhelming odds on September 20, 1863 won for the 19th Infantry's proud appellation, the Rock of Chickamauga. This storied regiment fought valiantly in the Indian Wars, the Spanish-American War, the Philippine Insurrection, World War II, and Korea. The colors of the 19th Infantry are decorated with a string of 30 campaigns, and the regiment has participated with distinction in 86 battles and engagements. The 2nd Battalion, 54th Infantry, was established on May 15, 1917 in the regular army and organized on 16 June 1917 at Chickamauga Park, Georgia. In World War I, the battalion saw service from the Vosges Mountains to the Argonne Forest and back to the south of France, earning the famous Mailfoot crest. In World War II, the regiment participated in many campaigns in Europe and was a key element in the relief of Bastogne, earning both a Presidential Unit Citation and the Belgian Croix de Guerre with Palm. Elements of the regiments participated in many campaigns in Vietnam and earned a Meritorious Unit Citation. On 28 August 1987, the 2nd Battalion was transferred to the United States Army Training and Doctrine Command and organized at Fort Benning, Georgia. The 198th Infantry Brigade was organized in November of 1921 as part of the Army Reserve 99th Division at Erie, Pennsylvania. After service in World War II as part of the 99th Infantry Division and in Vietnam in the 23rd Marechal Division, the 198th was once again activated in Fort Benning, Georgia as part of the Training and Doctrine Command. Today, as part of the 198th Infantry Brigade, these two battalions continue their long histories of proud service, producing infantrymen to live by the motto, brave and bold. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. Gentlemen, if you're not in uniform, we ask that you remove your headgear. Please be seated. The infantry soldiers graduating today come from many parts of the United States. The flags of the 50 states and 6 territories displayed at the museum symbolize the broad base of our national defense. The company standing before you have conducted the turning blue ceremony because blue is the color of the infantry. This ceremony culminated with each graduating soldier receiving the coveted symbols of an infantryman, the cross rifle insignia with blue background discs, and the blue infantry cord. Turning blue signifies the rite of passage of these soldiers to carry on the finest traditions of the infantry. The infantry cross rifles, blue discs, and blue cord mark these soldiers as qualified to be the finest soldiers in the world, United States Army infantrymen. The soldiers most responsible for the training of these infantrymen are the drill sergeants who are carefully selected by the Department of the Army. The Brown Round campaign hat of the drill sergeant has been a stoic symbol of professionalism and pride since 1962. At this time, the drill sergeant of the cycle for Alpha Company, 2nd Battalion, 19th Infantry Regiment, Staff Sergeant Anthony Waters, will recite the drill sergeant creed.
The drill sergeant prays. I am the drill sergeant. I will assist each individual in their efforts to become a highly motivated, well-disciplined, physically and mentally fit soldier, capable of defeating any enemy on today's modern battlefield. I will instill pride in all I train, pride itself in the Army and in country. I will insist that each soldier meets and maintains the Army standard of military bearing and courtesy, consistent with the highest traditions of the U.S. Army. I will lead by example, never requiring a soldier to attempt any task I would not do myself. But first, last, and always, I am an American soldier, sworn to defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. I am the drill sergeant. This will defend. Halt!
At this time, the official party will present the awards. The drill sergeant of the cycle and distinguished honor graduate will each receive the Army Achievement Medal, a one-year membership from the National Infantry Association, and plaques from the United Armed Forces Association, the Non-Commissioned Officers Association, and Mahone Productions for outstanding performance. Receiving the drill sergeant of the cycle award for Alpha Company, 2nd Battalion, 19th Infantry Regiment, is Staff Sergeant Anthony Waters from Chino, California. Staff Sergeant Waters' wife, Jody, is being presented a bouquet of flowers in recognition of her support to her husband. The distinguished honor graduate from Alpha Company, 2nd Battalion, 19th Infantry Regiment, is Private First